Michael Duncan and John Ashbrook are co-hosts of the Ruthless Podcast. Mike, Chuck's aroused.
Yeah. You know what, Jesse? Donald Trump warned us that we might get tired of winning. I'm not tired yet, but I'm getting close to being tired of winning, especially when I see the reaction from the Democrats. You know, you got Chuck Schumer out there talking about how aroused he is. Last week, you had the Democrats praising the socialist president of Colombia for denying these flights returning illegal criminal aliens. I guess next week they'll probably get face tattoos in solidarity with MS-13.
Yeah, John, you got Chuck's aroused, Tampon Tim's fatigued. What just happened?
I'll tell you what just happened, Jesse, is exactly what people voted for last November. It's action. And there are a lot of people out there saying that President Trump belongs on Mount Rushmore. But there are others who say that's not enough. I will tell you, Jesse, that the American flag is planted on the moon. And I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just name the moon after Donald Trump. I mean, imagine the mainstream media every single month. They'd have to report, oh, it's a full Trump this month.
You know, as long as we're naming things, I told Trump yesterday that I want a body of water, at least a lake or something like that. And we looked at it. There's already several lakes and reservoirs named after waters. So I think I have to go bigger. Mike, right now, I don't understand what they're complaining about. They're getting frog marched out of buildings after missing bird flu. It seems like everything's going well.
I mean, I think it's going very well. And I think like the environmentalists, you know, that whole community should be really happy with what Donald Trump and Doge and Elon Musk are doing. And they are giving the opportunity to every swamp bureaucrat who doesn't want to do their job to quit over email. Think of all of the trees, all of the bankers' boxes that we're saving by having these folks retire over email.
John, they said it's like drinking from a fire hose.
Well, it should be. And I'm telling you, Jesse, people who turn in their tax money every single paycheck are just hoping that they have a government that is good enough to measure for what it is that they're doing on a weekly basis for their own job. And Donald Trump is delivering that. And I mean, that's exactly what they voted for last November.
All right, gentlemen, and I say that sarcastically. I'll see you guys later. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.